You've been applying the jobs, but the interviews just aren't coming and you're stuck wondering what's wrong. It's frustrating because you know you're qualified, and here's the hard truth: most resumes never get seen by a real person. They either get filtered out by a filtering system or ignored because they just don't grab attention fast enough. You're putting in the effort, but it seems like you're hitting a brick wall. But the good news is you don't have to stay stuck forever. In this video, I'm going to break down key mistakes that are holding your resume back and how to fix them so that you can finally start landing interviews. But first, my name is Jeff. I became a data analyst over 13 years ago, worked my way up from a temp employee to eventually becoming a business analyst consultant at OptumRx, a Fortune 4 company. Along the way, I've helped friends and coworkers land data jobs by helping them turn their resumes into interview magnets, literally doubling the amount of interviews that some of them have gotten. The job market is tough right now, but I'm on a mission to help 10,000 people break into data analytics by sharing weekly actionable insights to get you hired. If you're serious about landing your first data role, hit that subscribe button now because I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Also, this is going to be a multi-video series because there's a lot that goes into improving a resume. So subscribe now as well so you don't miss out on those future videos. So now let's dive in. So here's the big problem. Most of these resumes are being written like they're being written for a $10 product, generic, boring, and easily overlooked. Employers want to invest in top tier talent, but most resumes do not reflect or sell their true value. You need to think about yourself as the product, and you think about it from the company standpoint. How much are they investing in you? How much is your salary going to be? Why doesn't the effort reflect all of the experience into this resume and being able to package it in a way that's easy for people to understand, to be able to sell yourself? I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but this is one of those things that needs to change when you approach your resumes. So this becomes a vicious cycle where you submit your resume, your application after application, and then you don't hear back. You start self-doubting your skills, but the solution is you need to approach your resume like a marketer, specifically a copywriter. Copywriters are some of the highest paid writers in the world because they know how to sell value. What a copywriter is specifically is somebody who writes copy. Is any type of words that sells a product or a service. So when you think of a copywriter, that's who you want to be thinking about and how you want to write your resume, because they're some of the people who can easily translate value into being able to get people to act on that value. So imagine being able to present yourself so effectively that hiring managers want to call you. That's what I did exactly for my clients and my friends in the past, and more people have asked me to do resume makeovers. So right now I'm going to start bringing that back as a service that I do on the side. So click the link for more details to book a session with me. So I'm confident in my process as well that I offer a money-back guarantee. So if you do not see an increase in the number of interviews compared to your old resume, I'll give you a full refund. Plus, I offer discounts, and there's going to be some special opportunities that you'll see on the page as well to have your resume reviewed. So check out all the information in the link below. But if hiring me isn't an option, whether funds are tight or my schedule is booked, I've got you covered. This video series is going to be long and in-depth that will break down the exact process that I've used with clients so that you can recreate it for yourself. Now, let's dive into the first and most important step: changing how you think about writing resumes. So this part's going to be simple, but it's not going to be easy. Most people approach their resumes like regular writers. They simply just list their responsibilities and hope for the best. But here's the secret: you need to not just be writing about your work, but you need to be marketing yourself as a product. Before I got into data analytics, I was a marketing major and I freelanced in digital marketing. And that's how I discovered the world of copywriting, where some of the highest paid writers earn millions of dollars just on the words that they sell. For example, top tier copywriters can earn upwards of $500,000 to $1 million a year, according to sources from Forbes and ProBlogger, just to back this up. And the question is, why would anyone pay that much? Because it gives back more value and money and revenue back to the businesses that hire them. So when you think about this, your resume is selling the most expensive product of all: you. Yet, most of the way that people approach this is with the same energy that they would use to sell a $10 product. They don't invest the time, the thought, or the strategy needed to make it irresistible. So here is a simple mind shift. Start thinking about your resume like a marketing campaign for a luxury item. So things you want to ask yourself, what is my unique value? Why do companies want to invest in me? How do I solve problems for my employers? And what results have I delivered that make me irresistible to those employers and make me stand out from the rest of my competition? One of the biggest tips that I can give you is changing your mindset from a I to a you statement. Look for anything that says I and change those statements to you. The way that you're doing this is you're going to be placing the future employer, hiring manager inside the seat instead of just being about you, because it's about them and the results that you can deliver for them. So instead of saying, I am an analyst who can deliver on high quality business objectives, what you can say is you will be getting an analyst who will deliver on high quality business objectives that will save you X amount of money in this amount of time because of X. You want to expand upon whatever statements that you have, but you have to think about it as, if I were the employer, why would I hire myself? And am I actually presenting myself in a way that makes sense, that really articulates the value that you have? This simple shift will set you leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. But now that you've made the most important mindset shift for crafting an irresistible resume, let's talk about the next step. In the next video, I'm going to talk and show you exactly how I interview clients and collect missing information that turns the average resume into a game changer. So click on the video and look out for it now.